I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm not a pirate. I feel like I'm slowly changing my physical appearance to turn into a pirate, you know?
Welcome back to
Saturday on Sunday.
Bring you some biscuits.
We're not ghosts.
What a stupid podcast.
Welcome.
Have you ever put a quarter on a backboard? And welcome.
How do those big ass titties? Welcome back. And welcome back to the Saturday on Sunday podcast. We've been fucking here. You guys haven't seen our episodes? They've been out. I'm Steven.
I'm Twan.
Where are we?
I don't even know.
Oh shit.
I think we've been held hostage. We've been taken hostage.
We
against
might
our
have been.
will.
So we are currently posted up in somebody random's house. We crawled through the window and set up.
Squatters' rights.
So,
Right.
yeah, we have rights. So
I mean, I haven't seen anybody in this house in literally.
an hour or so.
I was gonna say days.
They went to work this morning. They haven't come back, so this is our house now.
So we got. I mean, I don't know their work schedule, but I feel like they're gonna be home sometime soon.
Imagine walking into your house and somebody's shooting a podcast in one of your bedrooms.
Like, oh shit.
I mean, it all depends. Are they cool? Yeah.
Right.
Right, like, can I get on the episode? How many followers you got?
Hey, after you
You
get
gonna
a
boost my
shower,
channel?
come on in and we'll talk to you.
Oh yeah. So give me a shout out.
Right out of the shower.
I keep telling myself I need to get 1,000 followers so I can get live on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't post anything on TikTok
Right.
to acquire those followers.
Oh yeah. Like I kind of stopped going on TikTok. Like it's kind of one of those things. Like you
I've
download
never-
an app and you're like, oh, this is fun and this is entertaining and stuff. But it's like it'll never be YouTube. You know.
You know how I view TikTok?
Yeah.
By seeing random TikTok videos on Reddit.
I mean, I feel like you see random TikTok videos on every other social media platform.
Oh yeah,
Oh, for sure.
So it's like you don't even have to have TikTok to
Don't
be
smack
watching
that.
TikToks.
You know?
You know what I'm saying?
New setting.
fucking up
Same
the
old shit.
fucking up the audio for the audio guy. You know,
Yeah, I don't do my job that well anyways.
he's a top quality audio guy. I mean, I'm not
I can
saying
hit
that
record.
I'm not saying that there's other better qualified audio guys out there, but
I've never met one.
I did get a master cut of our last episode that sounded pristine.
This dude.
I'm throwing shade to Jacob. Welcome back.
Hey, you talk about my chair squeaking, fucking
I'm
cut
just-
it out.
I can't.
Stop moving over there.
Sorry, I have attention deficit disorder. I can't stop shaking.
More commonly known as ADHD.
Oh no, I don't have the hyperactive part of it.
Oh,
But I keep moving. I don't know.
I was just Joyner Lucasing that
Yeah.
situation there.
Right. My diagnosis was years and years ago. I don't even know if it's the same now. I mean, my more recent diagnosis is completely different than
This
my
table's in an
elementary.
inconvenient spot.
Well,
I'll just go back to this foot.
I was gonna say it's a footrest.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know what? I was tired of being in a basement.
No, it's cool. I like it up here.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you can see my knees, you know?
Yeah.
You got them bees knees.
I do want to get B's on my knees. Or just the letter B.
There you go.
People are like, what? Yeah, that's
It's
the,
the
B's
bee's
knees.
knees.
Yeah, I don't have any face tattoos, so that project fell through, so.
I also don't have any.
That was
but
the
I didn't
closest
plan
I've ever
on-
gotten to getting a tattoo on my face is the agreement with my wife that I could get one.
Yeah.
Then
I mean, because we're nowhere near 1,000 subscribers. What are you guys doing out there?
Right? I mean, I guess it's partially our fault. We've been pretty lacking on episodes, but
But like the last
Life
time we had a
happens.
big gap in episodes, we gained like 5 subscribers. This time we only gained 1 subscriber.
what the hell?
But we're
What-
floating at that 109. We're almost 110, you know?
Now, I don't remember, was the last gap as long? Maybe we hit that sweet spot and they're like, those 5 people were like,
Oh yeah, because the last
They
time
waited
we
just
were on
long
hiatus was at the beginning of the year, and that was like what, 2 or 3 months maybe.
I don't know. Yeah.
oh, see, we didn't wait
We're
long enough.
almost there. Like if we were to wait another couple weeks, we would have just hit
We'd have
200. No
skyrocketed.
problem.
Right. The hell.
Yeah,
All right, I'll see you guys in a couple months.
This is it.
but
This is a very short episode. We got to get them subscribers up.
and go ahead and like and subscribe and tell your friends.
Yeah. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. All right. Have a good day, everybody.
I feel like this is the conversation every time we come back from a long
Right.
stint. It's like, come on, guys, we're still here. Come on, keep subscribing.
Yeah.
Keep telling your friends,
It's because we feel bad. We've been gone so long. But
Yeah, for
like
our,
I said, life happens.
for our dedicated subscribers that actually go and watch the episodes when they come out, like, I'm sure they're like,
What the
well, I
fuck?
guess it's fucking done. I guess they're
Those
never coming
lazy
back.
assholes.
No, we-
Like, good thing
we're
I got
still
a
around.
tattoo of their logo and their names on my arm.
It's cool. We're still here. We're still around.
Right.
We've talked about it in the beginning of the season. Just a lot of things going on outside of
Right.
the studio that are just like getting real big. Me and Jake are slowly working on collecting all the parts to make what I would assume would be the greatest album to ever be released. So
Let's do it.
right now we are in the I would say 21 Pilots stage of it, because there's only 2 of us and
Yeah.
1 drums and 1 has a guitar, and I'm not very good at it, so I'd be just
I'm not
like
very
a
good
mo-
at drums.
most of the
so-
time I wouldn't have a guitar on me, so
Like, I own a lot of instruments, too many to not be able to play a single one.
that's
Well,
dude,
I mean, I think that's where we're all at.
that's what
like-
kills me.
Like,
I mean, for 20 years I've owned a guitar.
like we're avid instrument
For
collectors.
20 years I have owned a guitar.
Oh yeah.
In the past 20 years, I don't remember a single time in my life where I didn't have at least 1 guitar.
Oh, for
like,
sure.
in my possession. And right now I own probably 12.
Yeah.
Still not nothing. Like
Right.
like I said, I'm really now starting to get into, I need to actually figure out how to play these.
Right.
I actually tossed up the idea of getting in-person guitar lessons,
Yeah.
just because I feel like I've been learning the wrong way for
Right.
so many years,
Yeah.
that like what might help me is learning the real way to learn guitar.
Yeah, but I
So-
mean, that's just like, that's making an assumption like that there's a right and wrong way. Like, I mean, I feel like a lot of the people that I know that play instruments are just people that pick up and play. I mean, I guess, it comes with a lot of natural talent and stuff, or
Right.
being in the right atmosphere. Like people like that we know, like James Hackett, which is getting a lot of recognition right
Oh
now.
my god, yeah,
Yeah.
huge.
But like he grew up and his dad played guitar and
Right,
stuff like
right.
that, so it was something that was always around.
Yeah, so ideally though,
Like my dad fixed pipes.
there
Like,
for
you know.
sure is there's definitely a wrong way to go about things like that. And people tell me all the time when I tell them that I don't really know how to play the guitar and all that, is
Right.
they say, well, you just got to practice.
Yeah,
Well, in order
Yeah,
to
but you gotta
practice, you
practice
got to
the
know
right
how to
things.
practice.
right. You got to be on the right page.
Because if
Yeah.
I'm just practicing the same things that I already know, I'm not going to get better at anything else. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And-
I don't know chords or chord progression or any of that kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
if you told me to play a fucking C minor, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Right.
You know?
And I was gonna say, even with like drumming, there's different hand techniques. If you're playing it the wrong way for so many years, you're just trashing your hands.
You learn
Like-
the
Right.
wrong shit. Yeah.
Like-
Oh yeah, and then you just have carpal tunnel because
And
Exactly. and
I've
that's
tried-
my problem.
And I will say this too, is I've tried over the years. I downloaded all the Learn Guitar Easy, Learn Guitar
right.
videos and stuff. I even paid money for different like apps.
That is
Yeah.
your chair.
That is your chair for sure.
Chair's loud as hell.
But I downloaded apps and all that kind of stuff to learn how to play.
Right.
But I'm not a watch a video, learn how to
Oh,
do
yeah.
something kind of guy. I need somebody there to tell me
Yeah.
and show me in front of me
Right.
at a pace which I can understand. Like, I don't want to pause a video and then figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
Keep rewinding.
and a lot of things too. It's real hard when you're trying to do videos and stuff like that, because, like I said, I'm not your completely inexperienced, don't know how to hold a guitar kind of guitar
Right.
player. And a lot of the courses, you have to go through all these things that like are telling me things that I already know how to do this
Right.
part and that part, and I'm trying to skip around.
You're like, I've already learned
Yeah.
these the wrong way.
Yeah.
And you're not going to.
Well, like, they're like, you know, this is a fretboard. These are
Oh,
the
right.
frets. These are the strings. Each string, and
Oh,
you're
yeah.
going through that, and obviously when you're doing that kind of stuff, you just get bored with that.
Oh, yeah.
So you're obviously gonna quit. You're like, "It's fucking stupid. I can't
Oh,
stand
yeah.
this." And
Right.
so I need to go to somebody who teaches people how to play guitar, show them what I can do, and then let them build off of that and like
Oh, right.
teach me what I'm doing wrong or what I need to be doing or how to practice the right way. So,
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean, I feel like with guitar, it's like that's one instrument that I've owned a guitar the longest, and it's the instrument that I know the least of how to play it. Like, I've had a ukulele for like probably like 8-10 years or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I remember when
And
you got it.
I know a lot more on the ukulele than I ever did with guitar, and I've had a guitar in my life since I was like
is that
14,
easier?
15 years
Is
old.
the ukulele easier? Like,
A whole lot easier. Like, I mean,
Some of the chord structures are kind of weird to
right,
get used to.
because
but
it's like it's small, but like the spacings on the strings are bigger than the spacings on the strings of a guitar, and there's less strings, so I feel like by default it's easier, but you have to manipulate your fingers in weird ways to make certain chords.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just avoid those chords, you know.
Right.
So I got these 3 or 4 chords that I know and I can get, you know, no problem.
We can get down with.
But, you know, you get that E minor or an E, just a regular E is fucking difficult.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what those are.
Yeah, you get like tangle
Right,
your
you're
hand
like-
up all weird.
My fingers don't bend like that, so I'll just use my whole
That's 'cause
fucking finger.
Well, it's because you haven't trained your body to flex like that.
Right.
Which
I
is
mean,
improper training because you don't know what to do. That's all you
Right.
need to know.
it's like, what fingers am I supposed to use to hold this chord? I got a chord chart. It's like, cool, I can just pick and choose these chords and put them together and whatever, make up a garbage song and put it out there on the internet. Go follow
Hey,
Stephen Pluck on
And
YouTube.
at least you're putting your garbage songs out on the internet. My garbage songs haven't made it past this computer. I've sent a couple to a couple people, but
I mean, I feel like the last video that I put up on the internet was at the early days of the pandemic. I put out this like short, like 1 minute song about being on quarantine. Check it out.
I'm still waiting for your full cover of General Riot's Quarantine.
Yeah, we're still waiting on it.
Come on.
I mean, you
Full uke version.
I need tablatures, you know, for those songs.
I don't remember the song.
Let me go pull out my General Riot albums, cause you know I got that
You
shit
got
on
those?
lock. Yeah, man, I got.
Nobody's got those.
I got unreleased cuts. Fucking punk your socks off.
Dude, that chair is just going.
Like,
You
what
got
the
some
fuck?
WD-40?
Switch to that dining room table chair over there.
I'm not.
He's not.
comfortable.
He's not. Yeah, he's not gonna substitute comfortability for sound.
Right. Like, you're the audio guy. Figure it out.
I can't make that sound not exist. Like,
You can't turn that down on your head.
with everything on one file right here, it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Do better.
No.
I know a guy. No.
Well,
He's gonna walk out.
Right. You know what? Fuck this podcast.
I'm gonna walk out into a different room in my own house.
And then yell from outside the door, "You guys gotta leave!"
Right. You guys aren't welcome here anymore. Go hang out with the other audio guy.
I mean,
It's like, sorry, he works on Thursdays.
well, He's a lot more knowledgeable. I'm not saying anything.
But the thing is, I could never do a podcast with him because he works the opposite shift that I work because we work at the same place. So the days that I have off are the days that he works. So what you're saying is you
thought about it.
I thought about it.
So what you're saying is you're sorry.
Right. Like, he has a nice little setup in your basement.
You know?
Different basement.
He's getting an eviction letter on his door.
Right.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Now you got it.
Right. You coming in with that nice, clean audio, fucking shit up. You're out of here, bud. Get the fuck out.
You got to move into Stevens, man.
Hey, in my defense, he does make more money than me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
He's got better equipment. He's got more knowledge.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not the first guy to talk to about audio at all, so.
Yeah.
I have no idea about any of it.
I don't know.
I think Jake does a phenomenal job.
Like,
appreciate it.
I'm decent at the editing, and that's, I'm decent.
I don't even know how I still have a job here because I don't do anything.
You
perpetuate
the conversation.
Yeah,
you brought the camera.
I brought the camera, and that's it. I don't do anything else. I turn it on, and that's it.
I love how this episode turned into us just like hating on me.
I'm hating on Anthony now.
Oh well, yeah. All right. Well,
Anthony, what are you doing here?
What are you doing?
Hey,
like literally, if
I brought this microphone,
if Steven wasn't here for the podcast, it wouldn't get put up on YouTube. It wouldn't get edited and all that stuff. If Jake wasn't here, the sound would be just camera audio and it would be horrible. If I wasn't here,
me and Jacob would just be sitting here staring at each other because the conversations wouldn't go.
What did you do today?
I have the ability to talk and whatnot. So that's obviously why we started a podcast. Like, I have the ability to talk.
I feel like when I tell people like out in the world that I'm in a podcast, it's like it takes them off guard because like I don't talk when I'm out and about, or it's like you would see me and you would assume I'd be like an extrovert type of person with like piercings and dyed hair and shit. Like, oh yeah, this guy looks like he would be a
emotionally
fun guy. It's like, nah, dude.
In a shell.
What's going on up here? Not that story.
Now, see, I've always been a talker as far as like I want to communicate. Like,
yeah,
when I'm in the vehicle with other people, I'm one of those guys who will annoy you with how much I'm going to talk from our trip, because awkward silences or just sitting there quietly has never been okay. I've always been like weirded out by that. Yeah. So like I'll conversate with you and it could be about whatever, like just anything.
I will sit and stew in the awkwardness of not talking to somebody that's standing right next to me. Like, I'll be outside in the smoking area at work, and there will be, like, just one other person outside. And, like, maybe I'll give them a head nod, They
say what's up, you say what's up, and then you go right down to
it. And then I was like, well, let me pull my phone out and look at my phone so I don't look make it too awkward if it's just standing here smoking
and just
a
staring
cigarette.
at him,
It'd be even funnier if you just stared directly at him.
It's just like, hey.
Don't say any words. Just staring directly at him.
Let out a couple grunts. Make it real awkward.
There's a guy that I run into often in the smoking area. We're kind of like on the same smoking schedule.
Every 10 minutes?
Well, midway between segments, between breaks.
Gotcha.
So it's just like, I'd say 25% of the time, we'll have a conversation that'll go back and forth. The rest of the 75%, we're just standing there, like, randomly looking at each other, like, is somebody gonna say something? Or are we just gonna stand here and smoke and then just part ways? Like,
you gotta find out whose introduction it is.
Right. Like, is it your intro this week or nope.
That's why when I go on break, I just go sit in the car.
Oh yeah, that's what I do on my half an hour break. So like, I'm not going and standing around all these people. Like, it's like the worst thing is like, there's so many people that like make their little mini groups,
Right.
And I'm not in a mini group.
Just break one. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
What?
Like, break the group. And now I'm in this group and in that group and in this group. And then, like, break the groups until we're all one big happy family, dude.
Oh, yeah. No.
Easy
Or
peasy.
be like me and go, see you guys.
Right. Like, I mean, there's a couple people that I'll have conversations with, and I'll always talk to them. Like, there's this guy, Henry, that I talk to, like, all the time. And it's like, it's funny. Like, we'll both go out on our breaks, on our lunch breaks, and we'll go to our respected cars, you know? And, like, I'll be sitting there at the end of the break, and it's like, I take my shoes off on my breaks because my feet fucking hurt from those fucking composite toe shoes. So it's like, I'll be sitting there waiting in my car for the break to be over, and, like, him and his son will come up, and they'll be standing on either side of my car, like, hey, break's over. It's like I have, like, my own little alarm system of when break's over because these two guys will walk up. But, like, everybody else in that place could just, you know, whatever.
I don't know. I don't get, like I said, I don't get scheduled breaks. So, like,
Yeah.
who I'm with is who I'm with the entire
Right.
day. There's no, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's time for the 15-minute.
Right.
So, and I talk the whole time.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm the front man for, like, talking to customers and all that.
Right.
I'm a talker. Hey, what's up? Let's have a cool conversation.
Yeah.
How about the weather? You know,
Right.
whatever you want to talk about.
See, I try to avoid those conversations because it's like, this is a meaningless conversation. It's like whenever you're talking to somebody, especially at work, it's like just one of just a few different things. Like either you're going to be complaining about what's going on at the job,
Someone
you're
on
going to be complaining
the job.
about somebody at the job, or you'll complain about the weather or whatever.
Right.
It's like, I don't want to have
Complain that
these
the weather's so
conversations.
nice and you're stuck at the job.
Right. It's like, I want to have conversations about stuff that I like to have conversations about. Like, you know, hey, have you seen the new Marvel show or whatever?
Well, I'll bring up randomly, like, I just bought my new drum set, and so I'm like,
So you'll just.
I'm just bringing that up to random people that have no idea
They're
about
all right.
anything. Like,
They're
I
all right.
brought it up to my manager, I'm like, yeah, I broke down, bought a new drum kit. He's like, new drill set? I'm like, no.
I broke down and got that new drill set. I'm feeling real good about it.
Yeah, I spent $35.
You're a real man now.
Hey, Jake, did you stock these? Yeah, I got a new drum set.
Pretty much.
Like, the only problem with that or doing that kind of stuff, because, like, people will do that to me and come and talk to me about stuff that they're finding interesting. And it's like, I don't find this interesting at all.
Right,
Like,
and that's
this guy
the
is like,
thing. I feel bad sometimes because they change the subject. I'm like, oh, I'm a loser.
Right. So, like
You
this
don't
guy
care
comes
about
up to
that.
me. It's like, oh, dude, I just won $150 playing this Call of Duty tournament. I'm like, cool, dude.
Wow,
That's still a game. People still play Call
you
of
should
Duty.
have been super stoked for him. You should have jumped around, like,
Right.
threw your hands.
I'm like, cool, dude. You're a 50-year-old man playing video games with children.
You should
Hey,
have.
if he's good enough to win $150,
Right.
You should have carried him around on your shoulder and
Oh,
chanted
no,
his
he's a
name.
big dude. My back's not good.
We'll call a bunch of people in.
Right. Hey, guys.
Call
we're
of
lifting
Duty
this
right
guy
there.
up. It's a Call of Duty over here.
So, obviously it just ended and everybody knows it. Like, are you happy with the outcome of the Johnny Depp case?
I'm indifferent.
I'll be 100% honest. Did not follow it.
No, I mean, obviously we knew what happened and whatnot. Like, as
Yeah.
far as everybody
Yeah.
who is anybody knows that, you know, what the case consisted of. And, you know, yesterday the verdict was that Johnny Depp won his
Right.
case and Amber Heard's a fucking bitch.
Right.
Did I defame? Is that?
I mean, I will say I did see
not-
an online petition to replace Amber Heard in Aquaman 2 with Bruce Campbell.
Oh yeah, they have
Totally
like
down.
they have thousands of fucking
No, it's
signatures already.
it's way up there now.
Oh, really?
yeah.
It's way up there.
Yeah.
From what I hear, I'm not 100%,
Right.
but from what I hear, it's at 50
I
million
mean,
right now.
if he's retired the Ash character, why not play? You know,
I don't know if he necessarily retired Ash.
I thought I heard something about he's
No,
done playing.
they're making
Ash.
another Evil Dead movie.
But
It's
yeah,
not. It's not based around Ash, but
Right.
I don't know
he
if
did a
it's
little cameo in the last one.
I don't know if it's true or not, but they said the petition's up to 50 million signatures now.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh God, I hope. I just want it to.
How does that even
I just
work?
want it to be true.
Yeah, I mean, whether or not it's true, it's like would
no,
they
I want
really
it to
do
happen. No,
Yeah,
I want it
don't-
to happen.
I don't think.
I think it would
Yeah,
be
could you
amazing.
imagine him in Amber Heard's costume?
Right, with like a red
I mean,
wig on.
Not even.
It'd be
not,
great.
Not even resized.
Right.
Right.
Yep, that was going down.
That'd be.
I
funny.
accidentally hit my knee on the table.
Don't worry, guys. Our mascot's still here. He's hanging out. He's here.
Yeah.
We added another
We
thing,
had-
you know. Copyright? Fuck you guys.
That one's
We're not
still in
worried
the
about
box, so I was pretty stoked
I
about
do
that.
have. I forgot I had a pop still in the box.
I like it.
I got a pop toy in the box.
Steven bought that for me for one of my birthdays years ago.
Oh,
You didn't buy
man.
me the same one.
I didn't know you years ago.
You didn't know you were gonna know me? Jeez. Well, you
I mean,
did know me.
Technically,
years ago, but
it was in
technically he knew you at the
Yeah.
time.
It was a
but
big
we
gap
weren't
of time.
We
when
weren't really
didn't
hanging out. At
hang
that
out.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Which is cool in a way, you know, that like.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
didn't give me anything this year. I didn't
know-
give you anything this year.
I was thinking, oh, maybe I'm making more money now. I'll be able to afford to buy people little gifts for their birthday, and then
But
it's
then
like,
you're like,
no,
fuck
I
those
don't.
guys. I want Legos.
I guess that's how it happened, but like, I was thinking about getting you guys Legos, but I'm like, nah, do they really want Legos?
If you got me a set, I would have built it.
You're gonna buy the Lego set and then set it up and put it on your shelf and go, but this is yours.
Right.
Just
You
there.
can't take
You
it.
can
or,
visit it when it's convenient
Right.
for me.
like, Jake, I know that you're a drummer and you probably have a soft spot for Animal from
I
the
am
Muppets.
slightly jealous
And I was
of
like,
your animal.
I could have
minifig.
got. I mean, who knows? There may be an Animal minifig in your future.
Hey, it will definitely go in the setup.
I was thinking about bringing a Lego fucking mock and setting it up over here. I've built little Star Wars inspired cruisers
I mean,
for all of my Muppet
this-
Lego minifigs.
This new setup is a blank canvas, obviously. So I think it would be pretty cool if we all brought our own influences into this instead of just random shit we found in our houses
Yeah.
and trying to set it up.
I mean, that's where Samurai Dunny's here.
I was also thinking that TV that's down there,
Yeah.
if you make like a graphic or something on a little USB stick, you can pop up a TV,
Boom.
have a little like thing playing in the background or something.
Yeah. I can make a GIF.
Yeah.
Or we could do the thing where we put the video up. So it's like one of those things where it's a video inside the video inside the video inside the video.
Oh,
inside
that
the
way.
video.
Videoception.
Yeah. That'd
Be
sick.
dope. It just made me think.
I know
about
that we
Bo
have a
Burnham
lot of
thing.
hiatus moments, but
Yeah.
we're still thinking of things to do.
Right.
In the background of the new episodes, we'll play the past episode.
Right. It's like we've come a long way.
It's just a loop of episode 3 because that became infamous for
Right.
for no reason.
Right. It's like it's definitely not our lowest viewed episode for sure.
Right.
No.
That's
I wonder if it got
season
more
3,
views.
episode 7. Have you guys seen that one?
I wonder if it got more views because we talk so much shit
Right.
about
Like,
that
what's up with
video.
this
People
episode
had to go
3?
back and check it out.
Like, I don't even know what the problem with it was.
I don't remember either.
I think it just wasn't getting the views that the other videos at the time.
No,
were
it wasn't. Like
Right.
it didn't equate to what the other videos were at the time of
getting. Right.
what it was.
Yeah.
Which is fine. We don't give a shit. Yes, we do. We care. So.
Right. It's like we're sitting here and we give shout outs to all these people, but it's like, show us some love.
Yeah,
What's
just
up,
give us a
guys?
shout out real quick.
Like,
Who's gonna shout out? Come on, shout it out.
I remember when Puff and Politics were live all the time. Every time I jump on their live, they're like, Saturday on Sunday, everybody
Right,
go check
right.
them out.
Well,
Now
tell them to
they-
get back together.
Well, they have a whole nother thing.
Yeah, it's a whole
live at
big deal.
224.
I'm pretty
Live
sure
at
we talked
225.
about this before.
Yeah, we
I think you linked it.
Yeah, but it's
They
like-
have to check out the old episodes to find that link, though.
Right.
So.
Yeah, you know.
You guys got
I'm
work
not
to
linking
do.
that shit now. The one I'm gonna link now is my buddy Larry. After years of talking to
What's
him
up,
randomly about fucking podcasts and stuff, he started his own podcast called the Unknown No Name Podcast.
Yeah, it's a little sprouting podcast. It's
Right.
like still in the pot with a little kind of like leaf off the side of it.
Get it going.
You know,
Just
just
the
like
fun
us,
stuff.
but you know,
Pretend you
we
know
have
what you're
we
doing,
have a couple leaves off
and
of
then
ours.
you just
right.
Wing
go
it.
from there.
So Brandon and Larry, good job.
Good
Keep it
job,
going.
guys.
If you see this, if you actually watch our podcast, you know.
See, when you give shout outs, you have to do it randomly in the middle so that
Right.
like
Yeah, so it's like,
you have to.
do you
sit
guys
there.
really watch it? It's like you compliment me on how good the audio is. It's like, do you really watch it?
Probably.
Someone compliment you on the audio, and you're giving me shit.
Yeah, but you know,
That's alright. I'm gonna show off my buzzed head because I'm tired of wearing my hat.
nice.
Hey,
Everybody show off their hair.
I haven't
Yeah,
dyed
go
it
ahead and
cool
prove
though.
you still have hair.
You got hair under that hat? Oh shit!
I still got some hair under here. I did get a
Yeah.
fresh haircut.
The thickest hairline of all of us.
Yeah, but it's not great.
it's like it's still a little
it's
bit.
still better than ours.
Right, I dye my hair to cover up the thinning because the dye dyes my scalp a little bit.
There you go.
I dye it so that
It's
you
like
look
spray
at
on
my
hair.
head even more.
Yeah. Don't notice. Don't. Just pay attention to the color. Don't notice.
Don't look at the details.
thinning of it. Like Jen was putting the dye on, and she was putting dye on
She
the
said,
top
"Do I
of
dye
it.
your scalp?"
She's like, "Oh, I think we're gonna have plenty of dye, you know."
Yeah,
And then she
you don't
goes
have a
to-
lot of hair.
Then she gets to the sides and the back. I'm like, "Yeah, it's a lot thicker on the sides and the back." She's like, "Yeah, I'm taking a lot more dye on the sides and the back." I'm like,
Man.
"Yeah, I know," and I cry.
Every time.
Don't cry.
You
What-
know, it's like I see all of these other YouTubers and stuff talking about these keeps and protect your hair while you still got it. I'm like,
It
be a
doesn't
man,
work.
let it go. Like,
No.
you know,
That's
like-
what I said.
It is what it is.
like we're not all fucking entourage, dude, where we can go and get our hair professionally re-sculpted into actual hairline. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about? What's his name?
I'm about to do that.
Yeah.
About to get the surgery that puts my back hair to my front hair.
Right, and they just have that robot that just plugs it into your head.
Fun
like-
times.
The thing is, I was like, that's not 100%, and you still have a whole lot of upkeep after the fact
Yeah. Oh yeah.
to keep it going. It's just like, I'd much rather just bleach and dye my hair funky colors and let it fucking fall out, and I don't
Yeah,
give a damn.
I mean, until it's gone,
right? It's like
do what you want to do.
I've never dyed my hair funky colors until the last couple years, and it's like I was planning on growing my hair out and getting a normal haircut, and I'm like, you know what?
Fuck
it. I'm like, I'm gonna go for something completely different. I've been doing these blues and greens. Pink time.
Why'd you go pink?
Because it was available.
I was just saying.
It's what they had in stock.
Did you see like an old school picture of Kurt Cobain?
No. I was going more fucking Mark Hoppus from Blink-182. But his was purple, and I wasn't ready for purple.
Yeah, I think.
Next time.
I think.
I mean,
Kurt
you're
would
not
go purple.
far off from purple with that, though.
Yeah, it's like a deeper pink.
Yeah.
But-
You're purple adjacent.
Right. Like, it'll be easy to transition from this pink hair to purple hair, you know? Like, and I was thinking about, like, if I ever wanted it to be green again, it's like I have to go through these stages. I gotta go from
It's not
pink-
easy being green.
Right. Ask Yoda. It's like, if I go from pink to purple, from purple to blue, and then blue to green. Easy.
There
Okay.
you go.
It's a whole transition.
I see it. I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, but, you know, I'll probably just shave it all off and start over again.
Fair enough.
Go rainbow. It's Pride Month.
I mean,
Show your sport.
Yeah, no. I could. But
It'll be
I won't.
hard.
It would be a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. It's like,
Doable, but hard.
Right. It's like I gotta go and get somebody professional to make it look like a rainbow coming from around my head.
Takes a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you have to go to the hospital and
Right.
attract a bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I'd almost have to become a doctor to get that much patience. And that's a lot of school, you know. Like,
Yeah. This is going to be years in the making.
Imagine if we would have got our doctorates instead of doing this.
Right. It's crazy.
The studio would be legit.
Yeah, buddy.
It's like, would we even want to do a podcast at that point? I'm too tired.
Fucking paying Rick
Push off of
Rubin
my
to produce
Ferrari.
our podcast.
We'd be just sponsoring other people's podcasts.
Right. Like, it's like, okay, I worked in the medical field for a few years. Now it's time to just retire and do a podcast. Say, fuck it.
Talk about all the horror stories.
Right. Like, I'm just trying to, you know, quit it all and go Dave Letterman, grow a full, like, long Grizzly Adams
That
beard.
dude looks like a savage.
And say you don't have to quit it all.
I
got the beard and I'm still doing it.
Like, I guess you look
but
at
I'm
me.
not rich.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like I'm not retired either.
No,
I just
would
want to
love
do.
to
I just want to
be
do it
rich
at
and
my
retire.
leisure.
The horrible thing is, like, as we approach these years coming up to us and,
Yeah.
you know, start to reach the point where our flowers start to wilt, you know,
Yeah.
none of us are ready for that.
No.
Like, no money for retirement.
Right. Yeah, like Jen brings up all the time, like, what are we gonna do when we're old? I'm like, fucking die, I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
Right now,
Fucking
we are
die
all,
in the building I work in.
we are all currently set up to work until it kills us.
Right.
For sure.
That's horrible. Guys, don't make the same mistakes as we do.
Right.
But like, there's no real way to do it. 401ks are bullshit. Savings accounts are bullshit.
Right.
Like, unless you know what you're doing and investing, like, you're not gonna have shit when you.
Right. So I'm just trying to become
and that's no
TikTok
guarantee.
famous.
Yeah. Like,
Investing is no guarantee.
no, not at all. But like,
Yeah. Not
I
on
will
the
say-
lower level investing.
Not
that
what
we would
we
be
can
able to
yeah,
afford.
not what
Right.
we would be doing. But that's what I'm saying. Unless you know what you're doing and can start at a young age
Right.
to secure that shit, then you know. Get
Oh,
there. Like, we should have started what we needed to do fucking 15 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And I should have started this.
And the thing
podcast.
is we're never too old to do that, but like, where is it? Where's our momentum to shift what's going to happen to us? Because a lot of people forget to think about that. Forget to think about what happens
Right.
at the age where you can no longer work.
Yeah.
Or the age that, not that you can no longer work, but the age that you should no longer work.
Right.
You know, and there's people who are like, dude, I got fucking 5 years till I retire, and then we're doing this and that. And I'm like,
For
Yeah,
like a couple of years.
yeah, but like, I'm talking about the people who have it set up. They're like
Oh,
excited
yeah.
for retirement.
Right.
You know, like, you should be excited for retirement and be able to retire
Yeah.
and just fucking live out your years, you know, doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
And, you know, now we're set up to fucking, like I
Right.
said, die working. And it's kind of fucked up that, like, all jokes aside, we sit here and we're like, oh yeah, this, but like, well, why are we gonna do something about that?
Right.
Because nobody fucking taught us how. So it's
Yeah.
we gotta figure it
Thanks.
out.
I mean, you know, it's all
I guess
whatever.
most of us have this ideal that our life expectancy isn't even gonna take us to that point.
Yeah, it's just like, well, it's like I have half expect to die before I'm 60, which gives me a good 24 more years. Like
I'll
if
say,
I make it to 60.
Family history aside.
Right.
Yeah,
It's just like
it's not looking the greatest.
right. It's like I know how I feel now, and it's like I can't imagine 20 more years like of feeling any better.
I
Because
mean,
in the last 20 years, I've definitely seen a steady decline.
I mean, I constantly make the joke with Sarah. I'm like, how are you going to push me in my wheelchair if you're in a wheelchair?
Right.
Good thing we're doing
So-
all these things to make sure that we stay healthy.
Right. So.
I'm not drinking beer. Leave me alone.
Yeah, like
I don't even smoke cigarettes.
like I got I got I got calcium, iron, potassium, vitamin C,
All right, read all the bad
riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, phosphorus,
What's the first ingredient?
brewed coffee,
What's the second ingredient?
skim milk, sugar, cream, glucose,
There you go.
taurine,
There's the bad shit.
natural flavors, sodium,
Beer doesn't come with ingredient
microcrystalline.
labels.
I wonder why.
Because there's nothing in there.
It's beer. Duh.
Right. It's feel good juice.
Mm-hmm.
So is this. Especially when I put
Not
my
a
little.
sponsor.
It's fermented. It's good for your gut, right?
I got
Yeah, that makes
Like
good
like
gut flora.
was it kombucha?
Oh, awful.
I think I like my mushroom water.
What?
Mushroom water, kombucha.
Huh?
It's mushroom water.
Yeah, isn't
It's
it like
fermented tea. Kombucha is fermented tea.
yeah. What's in there?
Whatever. It's gross.
Tea
It's fucking
Tea.
awful.
is fermented.
Yeah, but they have the fucking
Not if you get the right flavor.
No, it's all awful.
like I
don't know.
remember.
I've only ever tried one. And it was awful. So.
Yeah, like it just doesn't seem like something you should be drinking. It looks like fucking that liquid you would find in like a grease catch. You know, you just gotta shake it up and drink that shit.
No, don't shake it up. It's carbonated.
Oh well, gross.
It's fermented. It's gonna have carbonation to it.
Oh man,
It's gross.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not
Each
my
his
idea
own.
of fun.
it's gross. It's nasty fungus water.
He won't get
what do
off
you
it.
think beer is?
Nasty fungus water. I don't drink
Hey.
beer either.
Fucking try it. You might loosen up.
I got other herbal treatments for that.
You might talk to somebody.
Right. Come on.
That's how I feel about it.
No.
That's the sounds my dog makes when he's like worried about something going on outside.
Well, does it make you feel like you're at home then?
Oh
Makes me feel right at home.
man. So, they have a gigantic hole on Waterloo Road, and I fucking hate
Oh,
it.
man.
It's the worst.
I don't know anything about it because I don't live on that side of
I
town
heard
anymore.
that your guys' apartment complex is like turned
Fucking-
into bathtubs.
Oh yeah, especially the people across the way from us. Luckily, our stuff is only like shit coming in the back door, just because it rained real hard, and we have that slope that kind of just feeds the
Oh,
water,
yeah.
and it puddles up back there, and it just like if it
Seeps
gets
in.
too much, it fucking seeps in. But the place or the ones across the street, like I feel like their entire basements got flooded because in front of their apartments, like all of their shit's out, and they have like a big garbage truck like hauling away a bunch of their shit and furniture.
Did you guys have anything damaged?
Nothing of ours is damaged. Most of the stuff was just like
I meant to
that
ask
we
you
have
about
around the door. There is like Charlie's crate and stuff, so it's just like soaking up all.
What do you
the
mean?
moisture.
Nothing was damaged. Everything should have been damaged.
Right? Yeah.
Right.
We don't
Bottom
believe
line.
in tables here, and everything was on the
Yeah,
floor.
but we don't have apartment insurance or anything like that.
Oh, well, you should probably get renter's insurance
Oh,
just in
right.
case with that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got to get flood insurance on top
Right.
of that, so
Like,
it's separate.
Of
it had
course
never
it is.
really been a problem. Like, we'd had hard rains and shit there before. I don't know if it's just because all the construction, the water's going different ways or whatever.
Yeah, you'd think it would go into that little
Big-ass hole
channel
there.
right there.
Like,
No, like
Yeah.
that goes under that bridge.
oh no,
long-
that's where the big ass hole is.
How long are they
Oh
going to have
shit!
that closed
I haven't
down
been
for?
over there in a while.
Like the sign originally said 150 days from the start date.
And now it says forever.
Probably gonna be forever. It's probably gonna be years until that hole's fixed.
Oh,
It
sure.
sucks because it's like a 4-mile fucking detour to get to that other side.
That's why I said, like, we turned out, and I'm like, dude, it fucking... I was telling my wife, it sucks for
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys because
Right.
you're on the opposite side of where everything's
You have to
at.
go
Oh, yeah.
You have to go all
around.
the way back.
Right, so
around.
now we have to just go to the businesses on the other side on Arlington and say, fuck the other side of Waterloo Road.
Yeah, but it's like, hey, will you run to Giant Eagle real quick?
Right.
Or that
Nope.
gas station? Will you run to that gas station
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick?
It's like, I've been to the pit stop one time since that started.
That's
It's like,
ridiculous.
sorry, guys. I'll see you next year, I guess.
Fuck.
Yeah, no way.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking...
But they're
Like,
just closing everything out.
It sucks for Jed because, like, they had that on-ramp for 77 already shut down.
Mhm.
So she was already taking a detour to get to work. So
Right.
now she has to take a detour to a detour to get to work.
Yeah,
It's like,
because
this
she's got to go in the
shit.
complete opposite direction of where she needs to go to get
Right.
back to where she has to go.
Oh, right.
Sick.
Oh, yeah. So it's... Luckily for me, it's just like an added maybe 3 or 4 minutes to my drive. So,
Stupid.
right.
Gotta love construction. I love the fact that when cities start construction, they start it all over the place.
Right. It's like fucking
Yeah.
everywhere.
And then it takes them forever
Oh,
to
yeah.
do anything useful.
It's like, because they already had that construction from where Donzel's was.
Mhm.
And, like, that's still, like, not even halfway done.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can remember them starting the stuff on Waterloo like a year ago.
Oh, yeah. It's like when we first moved there, they had already shut down and repaved Waterloo Road in the time that we've lived there.
Right.
I remember that too.
And now
Because
they're
I
just-
lived with you at that time.
Right.
And right now they're just redoing all the water,
Right.
sewers and shit down there. So
Obviously not good enough.
Like, I mean, they're definitely working at different... There's different crews working on different things.
Right.
Like, because it seems like they've replaced the pipe up the road, or at least they're at the top of the hill now with replacing those pipes. But I feel like the big hole in the middle of the road, that's going to be forever.
has it made it harder for you guys to get in and out of your?
No, I mean,
Apartment.
it's just like the way that they have it set up is there's 2 piles of gravel or like road debris on either side of the entrance to our apartment. So we have to drive down and loop around this pile of dirt to go in. But the first night they had that pile out there, they didn't have cones on it. And in the middle of the night, it's just all black.
Oh,
So-
people are hitting that.
So yeah, one of the guys who lives in our apartment complex, like speeding down that hill, ran right into that, busted his radiator. It's like $1,200 worth of
Nice.
repairs on his car. He's like, cool. I'm glad they put those cones out in front of it. You know?
Did he get pictures of them not safely
Oh, I don't know.
identifying the shit? Because that's what I would have done. Like, this is
Right.
your fault.
I was
Oh,
saying not a lot of people think of that.
Yeah,
though.
not properly identified. This is 100% your fault.
Oh yeah, it's like, and if you come down that hill, like there's not really lights there.
Right.
No, there's not a lot of street lights there at all.
They should put some construction lights up there that run
Right.
off a loud ass generator and
Oh,
put
yeah.
right outside your guys' apartment. That would work.
Literally outside your door.
Oh
That's
yeah.
how they would do
Hey,
it.
can you not sleep now?
Right.
Imagine if we put this here.
Shit.
You might sleep better.
After the apartments got flooded on the other side, they have a fucking big, huge fucking sewer pump thing pumping water out of there now.
They're still pumping water out of it?
Oh yeah, it's like constant now.
Yeah,
Right.
there's a
Like,
that where that bridge was. There was like a creek that came through, so it was gonna be
Right.
constant.
oh yeah, because it's like,
Especially with the heavy rains we've been getting.
oh yeah, it's just like, that's just like a giant hole, and like the water has nowhere to go because it's not feeding down that big drain. It's just getting stopped up by all these big piles of debris.
Nice.
So thanks, Akron.
Woo!
Gotta
Keep-
love it.
Got to keep Akron beautiful, even though,
It looks like shit.
You guys are
Right.
fucking up.
like, I was just thinking, oh, keep Akron beautiful. It's like, when was Akron beautiful? That's
I'm
just
sure
like-
it was at one point.
Before it got developed.
Oh yeah, I see those films that randomly pop up on my Facebook
Back when
page.
the Ferris
Like,
wheel was still on the pier.
oh yeah, and they show like, somebody driving down Firestone Boulevard in the 1950s and seeing how nice everything looked. She's like, oh wow, it did look nice over
Oh,
here.
that was beautiful.
Right.
What the fuck happened?
Where did you put... What When did you guys decide to put the Keep Akron Beautiful signs
Right.
in? 'Cause it wasn't then.
Right.
Right. They're like, fucking destroy this place.
They're like, don't litter. It's like fucking everybody's littering.
I don't litter.
I litter. I'm a horrible person.
I've never littered. The inside of my car will prove to you that I don't litter my trash onto the streets.
Yeah.
Mine too.
It's everywhere.
Oh, I clean my car out on the streets. On the streets. Gangsta.
Never.
Never on the streets. Sometimes on the streets.
Sometimes in the sheets.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes I get trashy.
Have you guys seen the new,
Why you keep looking at me like I'm making the noise?
It's me. I'm trying to adjust
No, I
this.
don't know.
When I adjust my
I'm
height,
just waiting for your reaction sound, guy.
when I adjust my height in the chair, I gotta adjust where I put the mic. So,
Yeah.
have you guys seen the Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah, I only slept
I haven't
through like
seen
a couple
it yet.
minutes of it.
I liked it.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
thought it was
too.
pretty cool.
I am one of those guys. I'm waiting for it to come to streaming.
It's
I
already-
mean,
it's
I
already
just
on-
saw.
It's already on. It's streaming already.
Where?
In every theater.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm waiting until it comes to Disney Plus.
Right. Yeah, I'm like
22nd.
I'm definitely looking to.
I'm gonna watch it for sure.
again. Like, cause like I said, I fell asleep for just a minute, and it was just the fight between our Doctor Strange and the fucking evil Doctor Strange.
Sinister Strange.
Sinister Strange.
So,
I like Ponytail Strange.
I don't know.
I like reanimated Ponytail Strange is the best. He got all the fucking.
Yeah, but that was just our Doctor Strange. So.
Yeah, but he was using a ponytail Doctor Strange as a meat puppet.
Hey.
Which is frowned upon
Right.
in Universal.
Right. I mean, that's how incursions happen. Everybody knows that. Spoiler alert, Doctor Strange is not the bad guy.
Or is he?
But
Oh.
is he? No, it was fucking Tom Cruise. You guys remember Tom Cruise? And that is crazy.
Oh my god, dude. When he came out as the multiverse Iron Man in that movie.
Superior Iron Man.
Right?
Like, I don't know what makes him superior.
He's better than you. That's what made him
I mean, Tom Cruise might be better than me, but
At
he's
least
only
you're taller.
4'2".
I
I was gonna
did,
say, at least you're taller.
I did hear that the new Top Gun was really good. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't watch Tom Cruise movies.
But I heard that movie was really good, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I don't even know that I've seen the original Top Gun movie.
It's got jets in it.
I mean, I don't care.
You don't.
Does it have spaceships? I'm more concerned with spaceships.
Jets go fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, but, you know, spaceships, they travel at light speed, you know?
Hello?
I don't know whose mic that is.
So,
Turn the TV
a
on.
waterfall just happened.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Like, I'm, you know, going back on that, Tom Cruise, I'm glad that he wasn't in that movie. Like, I would have been upset.
How upset?
I would have
Like, upset enough.
I would
to
have
not
walked out. I'm like, fuck this.
Did you actually go? You went and saw it in theaters?
Yeah, where else
You
would I
didn't
have seen
pirate it?
I'm not a pirate.
That's illegal and should not be done under any circumstances.
Shut up.
I'm a clown, not a pirate. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I'm not a pirate. I feel like I'm slowly changing my physical appearance to turn into a pirate. You know?
You gonna get
That
a
makes
peg
sense.
leg?
I was thinking about cutting off my
A hook.
leg, but I don't know which leg I would want to cut off.
The third one.
No, that one's the most important.
I'm gonna go get another adult beverage.
What?
Are you?
I might.
He might. He might not.
We'll see when I get
He's so
back.
much closer to the fridge now.
I know, it's so good.
Dude, downstairs you had a fridge right next to you. What are you talking about?
But I did not keep it stocked.
Whose fault is that?
It's this guy.
Right, he's opening and closing the door, fucking up the audio. It's totally not Anthony fucking up the audio.
Yeah, it's definitely not me. But see, I have to readjust again because I just like stretched out a little bit and like sunk down.
Right.
It's like that. It be like that sometimes. So
Yeah.
if you're trying to start a podcast and you're wondering how we get audio this good, fuck it all up.
Right. Or don't move at all, or the audio will be jacked up.
Ever. Don't move.
I mean, you guys do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not editing or anything.
I mean, you know, our audio guy doesn't do the real work.
We're just.
No, I record it. That's about it.
We were trying to give the
You
new-
know what? I don't have time to do a lot
Ooh,
of things.
No, we were.
'Cause I
gonna
have-
give them
I
plenty.
work like fucking 6 days a week most of the time.
Whose fault is that?
The fucking
Yeah, just quit
the
your
corporate
job.
machine, man.
Come work with me. For
No,
the Overlord.
I'm not gonna go work
That's
for the
horrible.
Overlord and never see my significant other again.
Well, tell her to come work for the Overlord too.
She won't do that.
Overlord! You guys ever played that game?
It's been a long time since I clubbed any baby seals.
I never played that game, but I've watched a lot of people play it.
Yeah, no, never played it.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
But I still need the TV cord for my Nintendo 64 so I can put that back together.
Yeah.
Plug it in and play it.
Yeah. Well,
What kind of cord do you need?
The one that goes from the 64 to the TV.
Was it like AV jacks or?
Yeah, but like the back is like 64 specific.
oh yeah.
Oh, well, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Not
So
anymore.
like, they're only $5 a game or at like the exchange and stuff.
Yeah.
They're probably
At the exchange, that's kind of crazy because the exchange is overpriced on everything.
Yeah, well these are like aftermarket, like secondary.
Right.
Still,
cords.
I looked at aftermarket PlayStation 4 controls at the exchange, and they were like $3-4 cheaper than buying a brand new Sony.
Right. That's
Yeah, the
what.
controllers for the 64 are only $13. The yellow one, the clear purple, the clear green.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all like knockoffs, but
Right.
they're $13.
Yeah.
But I'm still there not charging it. Like, surprised they're not charging out the
I'm trying to get one of those cool ones where you plug the thing into the controller and it's wireless.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't play games.
I'm serious all the time.
I only
I don't
play
play
Legos.
no games.
I play with real toys.
I play with Legos like a real man.
Well, like our nephew said, Legos, like the real life Minecraft.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
essentially. That's right, kid.
You're right, I guess.
Like the fact that they came out with Minecraft themed Legos is stupid.
They're already Legos.
like
We get it.
the thing is, the Minecraft Legos are not
Garbage.
Yeah, it's just like it's Legos that are trying to look like Minecraft.
Which is trying to look like Legos.
But yeah, Minecraft's trying to look like it doesn't work out. There's a disconnect, and I hate it. I look at these
Tell us how you really
Minecraft
feel.
sets, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here with these Minecraft fucking Lego sets.
Do you want one?
But you used to love Minecraft.
I mean, the thing is,
And he loves Legos.
that's
He
fine.
just doesn't want them to be put together.
The thing is, Minecraft's fine. I don't have no problem with Minecraft. But
Stay in your lane.
stay in your lane for sure. You're a video game, you don't need to be.
You
a
don't need to
physical
be in
thing.
the physical world.
Right, for sure. It's I'm just gonna fucking buy my Star Wars Lego. And I told myself in the beginning, or me and Jen talked about it, okay, we're only gonna get Star Wars Lego. We're not gonna branch out or
And get like
anything.
Muppets or anything.
We're not gonna get Muppets.
Not at all.
We're not gonna get all this Marvel stuff. The Marvel stuff's stupid anyway. That's for fucking kids. These are all like 4+ sets, all the Marvel sets, and then they come out with sets that aren't 4+, and they're
You're like, okay, maybe we can get a couple.
it's like, oh man, they got Fat Thor. They got a Fat Thor set.
You gotta have Fat Thor.
Right. And then they got fucking Thor's goat boat. Oh, man. They got this fucking Iron Man Sokovian armor set for a episode of What If that hasn't even been released yet. Guess I gotta buy that.
I think I just opened a fucking wound there.
But, you know.
But Minecraft's still out.
Minecraft is still stupid. The same thing with Mario. Like, I love Mario. I have Mario toys, all kinds of Mario toys and things like that.
Mario's
Mario
the shit.
plushies.
OG Mario is the shit.
Right. Like, I like my classic Mario stuff. And then they come out with these Mario Lego fucking sets that are stupid. like sure, I want a Mario minifig. That'd be cool. But they don't have that. They have this funky build blockhead Mario, and it looks stupid.
Does his face light up? Do they have the electronic one?
Yeah, the Mario is like their sets are like full on kids play sets.
Right.
So it's like you're bouncing your character around this, and it has like electronic components that move and do different things. It's like, no. My Legos are put together, put on a shelf, don't touch it. Don't touch that one, it's a mock, and if you touch it, it'll fall apart. But, you know, that's my rant.
Well, there you go.
My toys are in a box.
Yeah. I mean...
we established I have a toy in a box that I forgot about. That's the only one. It's not even on camera. Because...
Why would it be?
Because
it's in a box.
Everybody to know.
It's stupid.
Right. Who keeps their toys in boxes?
Hello.
They're not fun. That's not fun.
It's super fun.
What's the fun of setting up a box on a shelf?
You get to see how clean the lines are on the box and like how perfectly.
Yeah, but what does the back of those fingers look like?
I don't even want to know.
Nope. It's no concern. Back printing.
I'm pretty sure there's a couple stickers in the back of that box too. That I never put on anything.
Nice.
You'd have to open the box for that to happen. Then it loses all value. I got a couple toys in boxes that don't belong to me. They're Jen's toys. That she didn't really want. She just has now.
What are they?
I bought her a My Little Pony toy, which was stupid. I shouldn't have bought her. And then she won a toy from Anthony's toy giveaway.
Yeah, buddy.
So those are the only toys that are in boxes at my apartment.
Was that data?
Yeah, from the Goonies.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go.
Booby twapped.
I almost wore my Goonie shirt today.
I have Chunk, Sloth, Data, Mikey.
I got my variant shirt because I'm a variant.
I got my variant shirt too because I am a variant.
Look at the Stephen Pluck
I
variant.
got my Tom Waits shirt because I'm a variant.
Jacob's a variant. It's like cigarettes and coffee. Every time I think Tom Waits, I think of that scene in Cigarettes and Coffee.
Coffee and cigarettes?
Coffee and cigarettes. You know what I'm saying.
Not the same thing.
200 cigarettes.
The scene with him and Iggy Pop about that they both quit.
Well, I could just have one. I could just have one.
Yeah, I quit. I can have one.
That's my best Tom Waits. Oh, yeah.
I mean...
You guys know who Tom Waits? You should.
You should. He is one of the greatest musicians ever.
Yeah, and he's looking for that gold vein. You know what I'm saying? You see that?
I know what you're saying.
That's a great movie. I feel bad. I mean, he
feel
survived.
bad for the movie?
Like, that movie is like, it has some tragic parts.
It does.
What is it called? The Ballad of something Shrugs? Scruggs.
Oh.
Scruggs.
Buster Scruggs.
Buster
The
Scruggs.
Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Watch it. It's like a 4-part thing, like 4 different stories.
Yeah.
And it's
Don't-
from the Coen
don't-
brothers.
Don't get excited about the Liam Neeson's part.
Oh yeah.
Not even a little bit.
No.
Like
That is probably one of the worst ending ones.
yeah. Oh, is that the one with the potato?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like not a real potato. You know
It's
what I'm
a
saying.
person potato.
Yeah, like Darth Vader.
bro, that thing is not gonna stay where it wants.
Jacob, quit moving things. I guess it goes on this table.
Boom.
Nope. Who wants to stand up on this table? Like that movie gets sadder and sadder. Like the first story is kind of funny, you know.
Yeah, it's very lighthearted. This is a
like
somewhat old movie at this point.
yeah. But I mean, you know, it's from the Coen brothers and they make great sad comedy movies.
Sad comedy, my
Right.
opinion.
Yeah, I mean, they made The Big Lebowski,
Yeah.
The Lady Killers. Oh shit, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head.
And that's it. That's all they've ever made.
That's all they've ever done.
You guys see the new Wes Anderson movie?
I think I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know,
The
Wes
French
Anderson-
something.
The French connection.
Dispatch.
Dispatch.
Nope, haven't seen
I
it.
watched that. It was good.
Never
It's
even
good.
smelled it.
It has
Benicio del Toro in it.
It has everybody in it.
It's got everybody in it.
I'm not in it.
You ever see a Wes Anderson movie? It has all those people.
All the same
Yeah.
people. That's how it works in movies.
Like I'm
Like certain directors get their crew and they're like,
Right.
you're doing every movie with
Oh,
me.
yeah.
You're it.
like sometimes it works out. Sometimes it's like, why are they in this movie?
Right.
Like I mean, I feel like Wes Anderson has such a good group of actors that like you
I mean,
can
you can't
see-
go wrong with having Bill Murray in your movie,
Oh
right?
yeah,
He's
like
never been accused of anything.
right. He'll crash your wedding or house party, and you'll be like, "What the fuck is Bill Murray doing here?" He's like, I'm Bill Murray. I'm doing whatever
Bill
the fuck I
fucking
want."
Murray.
But you didn't hear about it. There was some movie he was doing, and he did something, and they halted all production of it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what he did exactly.
I don't remember. I know what you're talking about because I remember hearing about it, but I don't remember what it was or anything.
But it was Aziz Ansari. It was he wrote and directed the movie, and they just shut it down because Bill Murray was being a fuck.
Yeah.
being
Well,
a fuck.
He was being a fuck.
When you're in your 70s or whatever Bill Murray is now, you know, you're allowed to be whatever the fuck, you know?
Right.
Like, I wouldn't question Bill Murray.
Not if he was grabbing your titties.
I mean, if he was touching my titties, I'd be like, what's that, Bill Murray?
Fuck, Bill Murray's grabbing my titties right
Hell
now.
yeah. This is the best day of my life.
Yeah, but you're a guy.
Oh, well, I guess, you know. I mean, you know, if I was a lady,
I
I'd still be
don't-
like, the best day of my life is Bill Murray.
I don't know that he was grabbing titties, but there was some misconduct. They
I'm just going to
shut
hope that Bill Murray wasn't just grabbing titties.
he did something. They just shut the shit down.
Well, I'm not going to say anything to defile the greatness that is Bill Murray.
No, I mean I agree.
Unless you have to.
Right.
And then we would.
Yeah. But it's like Wes Anderson movies have broadened up so many good actors. It's like you can see the whole entire life of Jason Schwartzman through Wes Anderson movies.
True.
I think he's turning Timothy Chalamet into the new Jason Schwartzman in his movies.
He might be.
Which is fine. He's fine.
Which is fine. Everything's fine.
I mean, you know, Timothy Chalamet's fine. It's
What
like,
was it?
are you
Is the
getting-
only thing you've seen him in is the French Dispatch?
No, he's in that Dune movie. I watched at least 10 minutes of that.
Me too.
I started that, and I got about 10 minutes into it. and then-
Right.
It's like, this is slow as hell.
I put it on. I'm like, I'm totally gonna watch this. I'm real into sci-fi right now.
Yeah.
I got about 10 minutes. I can't do it right now.
Yeah.
This is too
I
much.
really wanted to
Fucking
watch it too. Like, I
Aquaman.
was super excited. I put it on, and I was like, dude, I'm going to definitely watch this.
Right.
And then I'm like, That's it.
So yeah, go out and see the new Dune movie. It's
And watch it
great.
all the way through.
There's-
Do it when you're
there's-
wide awake.
Oh, yeah.
There's supposed to be a second part that stars Christopher Walken, though. I saw that not too long ago.
I mean,
Dune!
do you see that he's in a new movie?
Who?
Christopher Walken?
Is it Dune 2?
No,
Because
it's
that's
not
what I
Dune
heard
2.
about.
No, it's in like he's like he did like some kind of crime and he's doing like public service.
Christopher
And
Walken
he's
has
on-
always done
He's
some
on
sort of
witness
crime.
protection and he meets this
Yeah,
dude
like
with a mullet.
Did you hear that him and Rip Thorne killed a woman?
Threw her off her boat?
No, but like apparently him and like a bunch of people find like this big bag of money that belonged to somebody, and it's just like a hilarity ensues. But
Is it like 7 Psychopaths 2?
right. Like I like to see all these old actors being in like these new stuff. And everybody's like, oh yeah, hell yeah, Christopher Walken's still around. He's still making shit.
There he is.
Did you hear that Christopher Lloyd's going to be in the new season of The Mandalorian?
I did not.
That's going to be crazy.
Shit.
He's going to be like, he's going to have time machines.
No, but Stranger
I told
Things,
you, Marty!
Stranger Things is back.
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched any
I
Stranger
have
Things
2 more
yet.
episodes of what's out now.
I haven't started any of it yet. but-
Yeah.
Like, you haven't started.
No,
at
the
all.
new stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
I
new
haven't
stuff.
started any of the new stuff either.
Yeah, I'm up to date on all the stuff that's been out.
Well, I'm 5 episodes into it, and I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably the best season of the show so far.
I've been hearing a lot of good things about it.
Like to where the other seasons where it's kind of just like 2 different stories going on. This season it's like 4 different stories going on.
Did you
Wonderful.
did you call the pizza company?
The pizza company? Oh no, I didn't.
The number on the
No.
side of the pizza
you?
truck? Yeah.
What'd you get?
It's on there. Let's see if I can call them. Let's see. I think I have their number saved.
Did they tell you about pineapple pizza? Now you should totally get it.
See, the newest series I've been keeping up on, though, is have
Is
you
this
guys
it?
watched Barry?
Oh no, I haven't watched that in a while. I need to get back on it.
That's not it. Hold
Thank-
on, I'll find it here.
No, dude, you definitely gotta keep watching Barry.
Yeah, I think I've only watched maybe the. I watched a good portion of the first season of it. How many seasons do they have out now?
They're on season 3 right now.
Oh wow.
Everything fresh here is Durper Boy, except for our pineapple, which comes from a can. But I still highly recommend planting some juicy pineapple on your pond.
Oh yeah.
Nerve, you say. Well, I say try before you deny.
That's great.
Yeah, that number is actually to whatever that is.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's funny. I liked it.
Right.
So
You said you haven't seen any of the new season?
no,
That's directly from an episode.
yeah, I just saw that from Facebook post or something.
Oh,
It
yeah.
said, "Hey, if you haven't called the number on the pizza truck, call it."
Oh yeah.
So
I was wondering if it was gonna be the pineapple on a pizza thing, and it totally was. That's great.
I love pineapple.
I love those like Easter egg things, like in the Moon Knight show, like all the QR codes linked to like digital versions of like Moon Knight comics and stuff.
Yep.
So have you downloaded all of them?
No, I just have I have most of the
The
I
actual
have a
physical.
I don't have Moon Knight 32.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which one is that?
it's like $20,000 comic book.
Oh yeah.
It's the first appearance of Moon Knight.
Oh okay. I keep seeing like people are ordering the like giant
It's not Moon Knight 32. Don't come for me.
Like they have like the whole like Moon Knight graphic series, like the huge thick book. It's like, man, that's
Of
way too
graphic
much.
novels.
Yeah. It's like, man, if only I could read, I'd not read that.
It's a picture book.
Like,
Follow the pictures.
right. Like, I have no problem with reading, and I know that I bring up the joke like, oh, I can't read kind of stuff. And it's like, I don't read comic books. I'd much rather read a chapter book.
To
For
each
being-
his own.
For being, an artist, You know, you would think it'd be the other way around, but it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. I have both, and I'm okay with reading books, but like I want to see them pictures and the.
Like I feel like
I like both.
With you know, as I previously stated, having ADD, like trying to read a comic book is the most frustrating thing to me.
You feel like
because I don't know where to go.
Too much going on.
Right. Like I always find myself reading the text out of order and fucking myself up and having to reread the whole page again.
You can attest to this. It all depends on the artist
hierarchy.
and like
and their
style. Format.
Yeah, their flow is
right.
I've noticed Marvel is a little easier. It has a more left to right flow kind of thing.
Yeah.
DC feels jumbled.
Independent.
Independence can go crazy.
Yeah.
I know. When I put out my comic book, it's only going to have 5 words max. Like 1 word per page.
You're going to be like that chick that wrote Crank?
Oh, right. It's going to be stylized into a poem. It's going to be it's going to be a poem.
4 words a page.
1 page says thwap.
Right.
Exactly.
It's going to be great. It's going to be so good.
Is it going to be the best comic?
It's probably going to be the best. It's probably going to be your favorite comic.
You never know.
It's going to be called, I don't know.
Thwap.
Aardvark and the Sad Wiener.
Fair enough.
If you know, you know, and if you don't, sorry.
Look at his knee.
Look at my knee. It's there. I mean, I feel like, you know, if I were to make a comic book, it would have to be based on
your knees.
My knees.
Your characters.
My character is going to be. I mean, I have a whole, you know, catalog of characters that exist in the Twitch-OoLoveFastoO universe.
Oh shit, he's got a universe.
Is there a multiverse?
No, it's only a singular universe. We haven't, you know.
You haven't got that far yet.
Right. We haven't gotten into that.
I haven't had a different version of this character that I've had for the last 12 years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, longer than that.
Well.
Or at least the Twitch-OoLoveFastoO character has been for forever.
Well.
But I stole that character. Don't tell anybody.
From who? Name it out loud.
No.
Scour the internet. Find that.
You know, I didn't. I don't think anybody would want to read anything that I would put out as far as comic books.
I would love to read it.
Yeah.
So you think that, but you don't know that.
I feel like any comics that I would make couldn't be in a full, like, comic book form. It'd be a comic strip, you know.
They put out whole big books of comic strips.
And what you do is you take that comic strip and then you add a comic strip underneath it until
it becomes a book.
Right, tell a continuous story.
It doesn't have to be.
But you have any caterpillars with beards?
No.
What are you trying to call me?
You're a caterpillar with a beard. Look, I got you on my leg right here.
Oh, shit.
A little ginger beard. You know,
well, then it's obviously not me.
You know, because of your ginger beard.
Root.
One of these... What?
What?
One of these days I'm going to grow a beard again, and it's going to be half white.
Didn't you start?
I did.
And you gave up?
I gave up.
You're right now.
It's like, I couldn't do it.
You have, like, the amount, like, of facial hair that you do have grown out.
Yeah.
There's not much left before it is a beard. Like,
yeah.
I mean, you're not far off there either.
Yeah.
Little section.
Yeah,
like,
I like to...
Like to the cleanly shaven, you have a full beard right now.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I just shaved it down this morning.
Yeah. I just
Me
shaved,
too.
Like, I just shaved like 2 days ago.
But like if you got a U of like just a little whoop, like that's full beard.
Yeah. I was thinking about shaving the sideburns off or shaving them smaller and then growing like a goatee. And then I'm like, nah, I'm not that guy. I couldn't sport like the whole like Tony Stark, Doctor Strange, goatee look. I'd feel more like Jeff Foxworthy, or like fucking Trailer Park Boys,
Try it out. See what happens.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
It may be your new thing.
Nah, man.
It's just facial hair.
Right.
It might grow back.
Yeah. One of these days I'll get a beard again, but not today. Maybe tomorrow.
We'll see.
Right.
What'll it take you about a couple days?
Right. At least a week max I can get a decent. Like if I don't shave for 2 weeks and I trim my sideburns down, it's totally a full beard look. But nah. I'm not ready to go back to that life. Like, I mean, I'm sure we've talked about it plenty of times before, but it's like I was rocking the full beard, like fucking Jacob-style beard for maybe 5-6 years. And then it's like, once I got rid of it, it's just like, so much better without it. Like, not saying that it was bad or like I had a hard time controlling it, but it's much easier to get up and not be concerned with the way my face looks. With not having to deal with a beard.
Same. That's your problem. You just not need to care. I don't care what my beard
Sometimes
looks like.
his beard's on sideways.
Right.
Yep.
Like,
Just fucking hanging out over here.
but the thing is, it's like I'll get to a point with a beard and it'll be like, oh, well, I didn't do any kind of maintenance on this beard for like a month or so, and now my beard is wildly crazy beard. And I'm like, even if I tame it, it's still just gonna be that
It's gonna
wild,
look like shit.
shitty beard. And that's why I originally shaved it off, because it's like, it's really ratty.
What are you trying to say?
That your beard is really ratty.
He's like,
your beard looks good. You take care of it. Obviously, you don't have hair on your head, so what else are you going to take care of? Your beard,
I barely do anything to it.
Yeah, don't give him props.
Right, like...
I'm just saying your beard, I guess, naturally looks better than my beard looked.
Well, I'll take it.
Like...
You talked so much shit about me in the first part of the hour.
Like,
I'll take the compliment.
I'll take what I can get.
Like, I mean, I definitely enjoyed having my beard at points where it looked good, and I put stuff in it, and like I liked when I put like the curling stuff in it, and it curled and bunched up real nice and stuff like that.
Yeah, my beard doesn't grow solid or full or like crazy good, so like when I grow a beard out, it's like not anything spectacular. So I just like, for me, it's
you
whatever.
gotta give it time.
Right.
It'll
Patience,
eventually
young
all catch
Padawan.
up.
Yeah, for sure, and that's cool, and like I've grown length out, but that's why it's so easy for me to give up on a beard and just like to let it go. Is like, if it was one of those beards that grew in like real, we've all seen them where they grow in nice, tight, full, together beards.
Right.
Like those people are like, yeah, look at this. Mine's just like, it's cool if I have it, but I'm okay without it.
Right.
Either way, it's cool.
Right. It's like, but it's like to have a good beard. Like I feel like yeah, I can grow a beard in a few weeks, but to have a good beard will take a good year.
Right.
Of growing it, trimming it, growing it, trimming it to make it appear full. Because I totally have patchy stuff. I have a bald patch under my chin that has never
You definitely
grown.
got to get the undergrowth in, like on the back part of your neck right here.
And it's
That's what makes it look full in the front.
And then one side of my face grows in thicker than the other side, so I have to trim this side more or whatever. It's a mess.
It just does what it does.
So now I'm rocking this uneven mustache like a boss.
I'm just kind of rocking whatever facial hair I feel like doing when I get to the mirror.
Right. Like my mustache is getting to that length where I really need to trim it down. but I'm always nervous about doing that because it's
You're
like
afraid of losing
I'm
the whole
gonna
thing.
have a mustache like yours if I try to trim it.
Run it.
I'm afraid to trim mine every time I do.
It's like
Not me.
'Cause, like,
like-
I don't want to look like Abraham Lincoln
If
for
I
a
lose
while.
it, I lose
Oh, yeah.
it.
What I don't get is there's so many people with beards your length that trim their mustache to the length of Anthony's
Oh yeah,
mustache.
that's always
And I'm
weird
like,
to me.
you look
No.
stupid.
No, you gotta keep them sides out, man.
Right. It's
Pull
like
that shit over to the side. Look like a proper gentleman.
right. It's like I was talking to this guy I work with, and he was like, "Yeah, I was thinking about letting my mustache grow, but it's like as soon as it touches like my mouth or the bottom of my bottom lip,
You just
I'm
gotta
like,
get used to like biting down on a sandwich and going, "Ow, that's
Right.
my mustache."
That's my mustache.
It's like I've been rocking a mustache for the last decade, and now it's like I've adjusted the way that I eat certain things so that
Yeah.
I'm not getting shit all over me. Like, but yesterday I was eating wings, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get fucking shit all over my mustache.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
gonna
I
fucking
do that
eat it.
all the
Like, I don't give a
time.
fuck.
Yeah, you
I'll
got-
worry about it afterwards.
Sometimes
There's
that's what you gotta
napkins
do.
available.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you gotta do.
But it adds
Whatever.
extra to the mustache, you know, little extra
Get
A
grease.
little
that
bit of oil
spice
in it.
going.
Right.
This is some spicy oil I got in my
Oh
meat.
yeah, this is a garlic parmesan mustache over here. Don't worry about it.
Hey.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So if you have a mustache, eat garlic parmesan wings. It's delicious. You can
Any
save it for
wings.
later.
Just eat some wings.
Just wing it up. You know what's gross?
What?
Giant eagle wings.
Which ones? The boneless or the
I just got.
bone in?
I will say today,
Well, yeah.
I did go to the Giant Eagles and I bought boneless wings from their area.
Cold case thing.
But yeah, it was cold, so I went home and I air fried them myself. And I will tell you, when you air fry those after you get them from there,
yeah.
still equally as fucking gross.
Exactly.
No difference.
If
Oh,
that was
right.
one thing I would tell you never to get out of the case, do not get the wings, the
Oh, yeah.
bone in or the boneless wings out of the
Oh,
cold
yeah.
case. Awful.
Jen showed me
Yeah.
this one of the wings she got out of there and had like a dark spot on it. She's like, "What do you think that is?" I'm like, "Look, I don't know." She's like, "Would you eat that?" I'm like, "No, I wouldn't eat that." She's like, "Yeah, probably."
But I was
A
like,
dark spot on a bone in,
yeah,
it was probably bruised.
yeah.
but I looked at them and I said, okay, these don't look good. But I was like, anything you air fry is gonna be better. You know,
Right.
like
Oh,
you can
yeah.
you can fry anything.
Oh yeah,
So I did, and I was like, no,
right.
not
No,
good.
our food is horrible.
It's like, don't give me that pre-made food. Just give me a frozen pizza. I'll air fry my frozen pizza. It'll be good.
No,
They did have those already warmed up ribs,
yeah.
and those are really good because like you get all the bone, you know, which is the
You
most
get all the
important-
bone. None of the
just
meat.
all bone.
You know, the meat's non-existent, but they do put a very little bit of barbecue sauce on
Right.
it, so it's
Yeah.
I like to lick this sauce off these bones. That's all it is.
It's not even good sauce.
no, it's
Right.
not.
It's like the
No
bottom
part of it's
barrel.
good. And they're like, hey, they're only $14.99 for this slab.
It's like this got Sweet Baby Ray's on it.
No, it does
No, it
not.
does. No, it does not.
No?
No.
I don't know.
It's got like sweet toddler Joe's on there or something.
Oh man. Gross.
I'll tell you right now, it's Ken's Cannonball sauce. That
Sounds
is the
like a
sauce
winner.
that we're using right now.
I like a lot of Ken sauce too.
No,
It's just what you guys do with it, I guess.
Yeah.
we put it on pre-made things.
I'm just talking about like the quality of meat, not you guys specifically.
Right.
Like, wherever
Like
they,
I don't put Ken's on anything. I don't
whatever actual creature they get those ribs from, not
Right.
good.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm assuming it's strays and stuff like that, but
Even. Yeah.
he's like,
I don't know. I
know.
couldn't tell you. I work there. I don't know what they are.
I mean, you know, it could be good for some people.
Huh.
I mean, I see whenever I used to work there, I'd see people going buying.
Oh,
like
we sell
2 or 3
shitload.
of those at a
Oh, I
time.
know.
It's just like,
When you guys do that thing where you put the little tent outside and you like
we pretend to grill.
you cook them out on the little smokery thingy,
yeah,
and it's like people line up and they're like, "Oh, we're selling out fast." I'm like, "How?"
right.
What the
Because people are lazy as shit.
Right. They're like, oh, you guys prepared all this stuff. I don't have to do
Oh,
it.
for sure. We prepared it by opening the vac pack and throwing
And
it
they're
on
like,
the
how
grill.
many would you like? And you're like, well, I got a family of 5. He said, okay, so you need 10, 2 for each person.
Right.
Ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Awful.
I saw their pulled pork
Yeah.
up in the cold box, and that also did not look very good.
Right.
I'm like,
It's,
this is
it's
like
better than the ribs.
I mean, I would assume because it's like all meat, except for like my assumption was they just took the bones out of the ribs and just like
Yeah.
Squished
Made
it up
into
into-
little shards.
Right.
like it's pulled pork. Didn't you make that a week ago? No, we made the pulled pork today.
Yeah.
The ribs we made a week ago.
I mean, there's a couple things that I'll get out of their cold case that aren't bad. Like, I like that
Sushi.
spinach. No, I don't buy spinach. Or I don't buy sushi from anywhere. They have like a spinach lasagna thing or a spinach stuffed shell or something like that.
Where the fuck are you going?
I don't know, Giant Eagle. What are you talking about?
Jake's like, that's not spinach, dog. That's a moldy.
I mean,
Shell.
either way, it tasted all right.
I don't know anything that has spinach in it.
Maybe it's not spinach. I don't know.
You grab somebody's lunch.
It's like, hey, they let me buy it.
It was on the counter.
Right.
Hey, if it rings up, it rings up.
Somebody
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, hey, has anybody seen my spinach noodles?
I'm like, nah, I don't know where it went. I put a price tag on it though.
All I'm saying is Giant Eagle's not worth it. I'm not shopping there anymore.
I did think it was weird when it was in a regular Tupperware. That can on the top of it.
It said, do not eat with a post-it note. I'm like, It's weird.
You guys want to rather you would?
I'd
Would you
Rather
rather do
my
that than just keep going?
All right. I'm gonna throw this guy out there because I've been holding it for so long.
You've been holding it for like
So I gotta let it
like
go.
a half hour.
All right. Would you rather always have to wear a tight tube top that says "bad girl" or earrings made of used tea bags?
Yes. Seems like a great fit.
I wear the tube top.
I mean, earrings made of tea bags.
Used tea bags.
Used tea. What type of tea?
Ball sacks.
I have no idea.
I mean, like, I feel like the tube top would be a lot less comfortable than having tea bag earrings. So I think I'd go with the tea bag earrings. Like, I mean, I don't see the downside.
Yeah, 'cause
I don't understand.
eventually it dries out and you just got some tea bags in your ears.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I would-
It's herbal, bitch.
Right. Like, I like it hot or
People-
cold. What up?
People would think it was pretty cool at that point.
Right, for sure. I mean, if people are wearing fishbone earrings, why
Like,
can't I
wow,
wear
very-
tea bag earrings?
Very down to earth you are.
Right.
Would you rather be able to wash and dry your clothes by wearing them, or make your eyes glow red for a few seconds?
I mean, I feel like the clothing thing would probably be the most beneficial.
Right.
Like-
But I'm gonna make my eyes glow.
Right, like,
For a few
what is
seconds.
Just
what is
for
that
a few
gonna-
seconds.
It's like,
Just to let them know like what's up. Like
You know,
it's like I'm with the dark side.
well, you know what that would be useful for is
Scaring
if you
the
were
shit out of
gonna get
kids.
into like an altercation.
Like,
And
I'm about to
somebody's-
fuck you
Somebody's
up.
about to fight, and you're like, I wouldn't do that. You wouldn't like me when I was angry.
Oh,
And they're
right.
like, what the fuck are you going to do? And then you glow your eyes red, and they're like, yep, nope,
Right.
I'm out.
Yeah, but like that'd be the
Oh,
only
shit,
thing.
that's
It's like
a
an
demon.
intimidation factor. Like if I walk around with my mean look on my face all the time, people are already like, "Oh, I don't want to fuck with that guy."
Oh shit! Did you see his eyes glow red?
It's like, yeah, if
Just
my
for a
eyes were
few
going
seconds.
red, they'd be like, "Oh man."
But just for a few seconds. So,
Right.
like, am I seeing shit or did his eyes glow red when he walked by?
Like, is it something that I'd have to recharge? Like, I can only glow it for a few seconds every
Yeah.
28 to 48 hours.
How many times can you come in a day? That's how many times you can Make your eyes glow red.
I mean, I feel like my top is like maybe 4 or 5 times.
What about in your prime?
In my prime,
37.
maybe. I mean, like the work involved makes it a lower number, so it's probably like the height is maybe 7 or 8.
All right, then. That's your total then.
It's a lot of work.
I get off by making my eyes glow red. Did you just come?
Staring
No, I just
in
made
a
that.
mirror?
Yeah, but I'm gonna wash and dry.
I
my
mean, you
clothes
don't
whenever.
masturbate in the mirror?
Just like straight.
Just looking eye to eye. Oh, you got this. No, but washing and drying my clothes just by
That's-
wearing them.
It's
Convenient.
practical. It's like,
But the thing is it like, okay, I'm walking down the street, my clothes sun
it's
up,
sudsy.
and then they rinse off, and they dry. Or is it just like they get cleaner as I wear them?
No,
Because as it is now, they get grosser and grosser as I wear them.
well, they would have to. They would have to wash while they were on your body, like
Right.
wet, sudsy, and then dry, or else the drying part of your clothes wouldn't be part of
Right,
the
yeah.
question.
Right.
So it would just say your clothes get clean by wearing them. And in that case, your clothes would never be dirty anyways.
Right. You just
Right.
have- like, oh, I wore that yesterday, but I can wear it today.
And then when people make fun of you for wearing the same... Dude, he never changes. Yeah, because they're always clean.
Right. It's like, don't you see him sudsing up every day at like 2:30? He just suds up.
Can you see? I don't care. I wear the same thing every day anyways.
Right. It's like it doesn't matter.
Could you imagine if it was drying on a 90-degree day? You're like, man, it's really hot.
No, right. Like,
Fuck
do
this shirt.
you feel the heat like you're in a dryer? Because that would be bad.
That would be bad.
Except
Like, you
for
ever-
the wintertime, but
you
it would be
ever-
bad if they were washed in the wintertime.
Right. Freezing my ass off. I can't wait for the drying cycle.
Right.
We're going to wait me a half an hour. I'm going to freeze to death.
Right. But like, if you have your dryer on hot settings, you ever tap your arm on the inside of a dryer? You're like, fuck, that's hot.
You ever
Like,
work
could you
with a
imagine-
fryer?
Well, you know, whatever.
You ever got into a dryer?
We're talking about
turned it on?
dryers here, fast food guy. He's a
Damn.
fast
It's
food guy.
somewhat fast food.
It's bad food fast.
Last one. Would you rather date George Clooney
Yep.
or or John Goodman if they changed weights?
John Goodman. He's lovable. It doesn't
Like-
matter if they change weights.
Wait, so it's either George Clooney or John Goodman? Well, John Goodman, he's lost a considerable
He's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he has. I think in
I
this
mean-
question they were talking about original.
Oh, like Roseanne?
Yeah.
Versus,
Still, I'll take John
I
Goodman.
would take John Goodman as fat John Goodman over George Clooney in his prime.
Way
Like, I
to
don't give
way
a
to
shit.
not be shallow. I like you guys.
Right?
Like-
I mean,
Like-
John Goodman's the shit.
Yeah.
Like, looks aside, you know, like, he just seems like he'd be a great guy to hang out with.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, George Clooney, he just seems like a real stuck-up Hollywood type. But I feel like there's a lot of guys in Hollywood, I feel like, I don't think I'd have a good time hanging out with you. Like, George Clooney's on that list, Leonardo DiCaprio, like, fucking even, you know, previously stated Johnny Depp. Like, I don't think I could hang out with him.
I think he would be a cool ass dude to hang out with.
No.
I think
No.
he'd be like super chill.
No, he'd be the guy in the corner playing his guitar and mumbling some words or whatever. I'm Jim.
And giving you positive vibes about yourself. That's
Right.
what he'd be doing.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Saying that you're the coolest dude ever.
Nah. I'd be like, hey, Johnny, let's go and watch one of your movies. He's like, I don't watch my movies. I'm way too famous for that. No,
Would you watch your movies if you were in movies?
No. It would, like I understand why he does it. I understand why, like, any actor wouldn't watch their movies, because it's like, it would change the way that you would act.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, well, I don't want to look stupid, but, you know,
That's inevitable.
Like, I know that I look stupid. But, like, when you pick up a role where you're, like, not acting like yourself, like, it would all be cringe to yourself watching that. Like, I'm sure Leonardo DiCaprio seeing any depiction of him in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, like, he went full retard in that movie. And you never go full retard.
You never go full retard.
Yeah, he was so convincing that people were, like, shocked.
Right.
When he went to, like, award shows. They were like, wait.
Like, they let...
No, he's okay, though?
Wait a second.
It's like, no, dude. Have you not seen... What's that fucking movie where he's, like... What's that fucking movie? I just watched it. Where he's, like... Like, I can't even...
Titanic?
No, it was before Titanic. Like, it's like a gun shootout movie.
Was it Romeo and Juliet?
No. No, it's... Why can't I think of that movie? It had actors and actresses in it.
And
they usually do.
Like,
Bruce Kit.
I'm not going to think of it. If
right.
you know what I'm talking about...
The movie with the guns and the actors...
Like, the premise of the movie is, like, there's this town, and the guy that runs the town is a shitty, like, quick shot or quick draw fucking champion.
So, any Western ever.
Well, the whole movie is based around this dueling competition, and, like, Leonardo DiCaprio plays the son of the guy that runs the town. And, like, this woman comes into town to kill that guy because he killed her mom back in the day. And now everybody wants to kill that guy because he's like, I'm the fastest gun in the fucking West. And he's killing everybody. It's like, I put my name in this competition just so I can murder people. And they're like, oh, well, we're all here to murder you.
Is that the name of the movie?
It's murder.
I'm gonna murder you.
It's Murder to the Mayor, I think was the name of the movie.
There you go.
So check it out. It's on a streaming service near you.
Or is it? Probably not. Who knows?
I mean, can you believe that Steve's working at the Family Video now? Ridiculous.
This is gonna be a long episode, guys.
So, if you joined us back for this episode 8 of season 3, we appreciate you fucking finding us. We're still here and out. We're doing
still
stuff.
Here in the multiverse.
New hair.
We're in the multiverse.
Right. So this is Variant Steven from Universe 816.
I'm Twan from Universe 1.
And I'm still here. I don't even know where I'm from.
Jacob's.
Fucking half robot, half monkey. What the fuck is going on?
He's probably from multiple.
God damn it. I thought you said I'm from Baltimore for a second.
He's probably from Baltimore, maybe.
He's probably from Baltimore.
Shout out to Baltimore. Well, if you guys are not subscribed, you should. And if your friends and family aren't subscribed, you should let them know that they should also.
And we'll be back periodically.
We'll be
to
back.
Check up on you.
We'll see.
Anywhere between 1 and 7 weeks. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace out. Have a good time. Love you long time.
Oh, get off it, Napoleon. I'm serious all the time.
I don't
play
Legos.
no games.
I play with real toys.
I play with Legos like a real man.